There we go. Let me just get this going. There we go. Hater, what's up? Exanimus, Zesty, PR, Pack. How are you guys doing? What is up? Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so sleepy, you guys. I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted. Hive, a 17-person raid. Hive, thank you so much. Susie, what's up? Kuro, what's up? Luke, how are you? Mimo, Gaming, Dark Joker, Joel. Look at you go, Hive. A 15-person raid. That's crazy. Thank you so much, Hive. Thank you, thank you. What were you streaming? Retsu, what's up? How are you doing? How's your day been? Still no glasses? No, I had one hell of a week. Oh my gosh, I got a flat. And it was just, it completely like derailed my entire week. It was pure chaos. Sam, how are you doing? What is up? Eric, how are you? Final Fantasy 7 is the worst game ever. Would you ever not? Did I eat? I did eat today, and I'm actually super excited for what I'm going to be making for dinner as well. Much excited. Hi, do you know how to change a flat? Yes, I do. If I had no choice, I will tell you about that here in a second. Bretsu, you might not guess the good news? What's the good news? I'm curious.
Cap, we know you didn't eat.
No, I did! I did eat! I did! I did. I made like my own Pokeball today.
Hello from the Bahamas,
and I had
beautiful.
some
I
cookies.
hope you had a great and relaxing weekend.
Hello from the Bahamas! So are you on vacation there or are you there for work? Pat, thank you so much for being a sub for 8 months. Thank you. Insanity, thank you so much for the bits. No, I went to the Korean market not too long ago, and so I had like some really good cuts of like salmon and tuna. So I made that with like a little shoyu sauce for like a Pokeball, and then I had some cookies. I've been like all about these cookies lately. They're like these soft baked cookies, and this one has like fruity cereal in it. So I had some cookies, and then I'm gonna air fry some salmon after stream. So I'm super excited. And I'm gonna do like some lemon orzo. So much excited. I am super excited. Wow, what's up? How are you doing? How's your day been? You've been making your own ramen? What? What kind of ramen? Like a miso-based ramen or what? Tokyo, how are you doing? How are you? DX, you've never had a Pokeball? You're always eating like such crazy things. How have you never had a Pokeball before? That's insane. Dark, yeah, I've been on this cookie kick lately. I don't know what's up with it, but I just can't help myself. Lion, how are you? Mimo, hello from Hive's bed. Hater, oh, you're so sweet. Harley, how are you? Mom, welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here. What type of nurse are you? Welcome. Air Slick, how are you? Moogie, how are you? Drago, how are you? What is up? What's up,
What
Seb?
is this vacation thing that you speak of? I'm not familiar with the concept. Is it from Plath? No, here for banking and government meetings, lol.
Oh, okay, I see. Well, I hope you at least get some time, just kind of like relax and get some good food, you know? Tesk, how are you doing? What has been up in your life? Clifford, what's up? So, yeah, the flat tire story. So, okay, I don't know what it was, but just like recently, I had this feeling. I knew it was there. The universe was preparing me for this flat, okay? And so anyways, I had this feeling that I was gonna have a flat ever since I went and got like my oil change and my tires rotated.
Take on ramen. It was so good I inspired a bunch of people to make their own.
A Hispanic take on ramen? What did you do? Please, pray tell, my friend.
Oh
pray
yeah,
tell.
I got both of the reading materials over the weekend. Just gotta finish another book first.
Oh, like the bell jar and Plas journals? I'm very impressed. Sexion, where have you been? We've missed you. Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. Uchiha, thank you so much for being a sub for 17 months. Thank you. So much. Thank you. So anyways, whenever I had my my tires rotated, like, what was that, a week or two ago? He had said that there was like a screw in one of my tires, and I was like, well, I knew I needed to replace all my tires anyways.
Oh man, I am screwed. Teacher be gonna murder me.
You're gonna be sent to detention, Insanity. Thank you for
everyone,
the
been a while.
Cthulhu, thank you so much for being a sub for 14 months. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so tired, you guys. I apologize. I can see it in my face. I know I am absolutely exhausted. Don't mind me. So anyways, whenever I got my tires rotated, the guy was like, there's a screw in one of your tires. I've had it there for, I assume, a while. And I was like, okay, so it's not that big of a deal at the moment.
You can't the recipe out of me that easily, Bianca. But I did send you pics to inspire you to cook.
Is this a guarded secret now? You're not going to tell me? No hints? Come on now. I have to know. Is it like a Puerto Rican Hispanic flair? Or maybe I can figure it out. But so yeah, the screw was basically like it had like plugged the hole for the most part, right? And I knew it. I was like, I knew as soon as I started messing with stuff, that's when I was gonna have an issue. Slime, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate you being here. So I was going to replace all of my tires anyways, so I was like, well, I haven't had an issue with this screw yet, so it should be able to hold for like the few days it takes for me to get my tires replaced.
So I'll need to cash in on some office hours to stay on top of things. Antisera teehee.
Zesty, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Corona, I'll be back. I will be back, don't you worry. I'm sorry. Just been super busy, but I'll be back. MK, thank you so much for being a sub for 4 months.
Different fields, but same exhaustion.
That's student life, my friend. Thank you so much for being a sub for 4 months.
My very first Hive Unmasked stream if I make partner before 2023. So you can put a face to all the pee-pee pics I send to your DMs.
Whoa, Hive, look at you go. The reveal.
Thank you for class BTW. Was able to use references in a social conversation and looked super bougie and educated. So thank you for helping me fool them all.
I'm happy that helped you, Peck. I'm happy that helped you. Ethan, a physics and physio student are the same. Physiology and physics are two different fields. But they do sound quite similar. And actually, in some points, sometimes they can overlap in certain constructs, but that's neither here nor there. Gamer, you're so sweet. Thank you. Pack, I'm so happy that that worked out good for you. Okay, so anyways, I knew there was a screw in my tire, but it wasn't like leaking air. So I was like, it should be able to hold until I get all of my tires like rotated. Scratch the wall a little bit. Until I get all my tires rotated, because he's like, okay, well, how long have you had this car? Like, there shouldn't be like that much wear and tear on it. And I was like, but I am, or was, a travel nurse. So this Fiat has been all over the United States. So anyways, I had all my tires and stuff like that. So anyways, one of the days I'm like leaving work and I'm looking at like the PSI in my tire and I was like, okay, it's definitely dropped like 2 PSI, I would say, from when I like got to work. Defocus. So I got to work until I was like getting home. And so I was like, okay, it's clearly like losing air, but hopefully it's not losing it to a crazy amount. I was like, I should be able to just air it off just a little bit here or there. Hopefully it was gonna hold. Man, this keeps defocusing. Focus. Anyways, I was like, all right. That night that I went to bed, I was like, I'm gonna have a flat in the morning. I can already feel it. I'm gonna hope that I don't. But I knew I was. So anyways, the next morning, I'm like getting up and I'm like getting ready to go to work. I don't have anything going on until like 3 p.m. at work anyway. So I'm like, okay, so walk out to my car, I have a flat. I'm like, I knew it. I knew I was gonna have a flat. So I'm like, okay, do I know how to change a tire? Yes. Okay. The problem with that, let me tell you, if I was in the middle of freaking nowhere and I had no choice but to change my own tire, I would.
Wait, is PSI American?
Kuro, thank you for this. I mean, what measurement do you use for like air pressure? Kuro, I would be very curious to know because I wouldn't think of anything other than PSI. I'd be very curious to know. So, anyways, If I had no choice but to change the tire, I would. Now, this is the worry. Theoretically, I know how to change a tire. Once again, like being a travel nurse, I was like, one of these days is gonna get me, okay? But Wizard, what's up? How are you doing? Insanity, thank you for the bits.
Gonna guess your spare tire was flat. Mine was, that's why I don't run it, plus it don't fit my brakes, lol.
I'll get into that, Insanity. Okay, so, Jacob, thank you so much for the sub. I really, really appreciate you. Every sub means the absolute world. Thank you so much. I do have new emotes in the going on in the background. They just kind of like, they take a little bit. But I appreciate you so much, Jacob. I hope you enjoyed the emotes, and I hope you enjoy your sub badge. Haka, thank you so much for the follow. Feather, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate you. Jacob, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so I'm like, okay, I have a flat. I anticipated that this was gonna happen. I don't have to be like at the lab till like 3 p.m. So I was like, I should be okay, theoretically. So the thing about the tires, do I know how to change a tire? Yes, my dad is very, very, very adamant on me knowing how to change a tire. The problem with changing said tire, okay, this is what scares me. I can get the tire off, I can handle all of that. My fear is that I do not physically have enough strength to like actually get the tire back on. Like with the lug nuts, I don't feel like I have enough strength to actually tighten it enough to not be fearful that this wheel is unstable, okay? So if I was in the middle of the desert or something and I had no choice but to do it, could I do it? Yes. Am I strong enough, like a guy, to be able to get that tire back on?
B can get the tire off. Changing my name to Tire Boys.
Hi, thank you for the donation. Thank you. So, yeah, if I had to do it, I could do it. Preferably, I don't want to. I mean, just think about it. Like, just think about what you're asking, right? 100-pound female to be able to get that tire on securely. It would have to be an emergency, okay?
Use your weight. Oh, I see the problem.
Kuro, thank you so much for the bits. DX Papa be the rescue. Well, so my dad wasn't in town. It was chaotic. My dad wasn't in town. My stepdad's at work. My cousin's at work.
Okay, here's a tip for Yabi. Most wheel lugs are set around 60 to 90 foot-pounds. Put your tire iron on stand on the MFR till it gives.
Yes, but sometimes they start to bend. Man, it's
Maybe just jump a bit to help.
Insanity, look. You just get ready. Hey, Insanity, look. I need you to help me change my tire. Okay, so anyways, regardless, I was like, I can call my insurance if I need to get this tire changed, right? Lion, your physics knowledge. Hey, it did come in handy, okay? Because I was like, listen, I'm a physics student. This tire is not gonna defeat me, okay? Not gonna defeat me. So, anyways, I'm like, okay, well, let me like get the spare out of my car. So here I go, I'm looking in the trunk, and like, you know how like usually there's like a floorboard and then you can kind of like pull it up and that's usually where your spare is? Or at least that's how it's always been in my other cars. I'm like, okay, there's clearly not a place for a spare to be here. So then I'm like, well, maybe it's under the car, right? Because sometimes there's a spare that's like literally under the car and it's like ratcheted there. And so here I am, like in my scrubs, like looking under my car.
Before you jump on anything, set up your phone to record. That would be an epic return to TikTok.
Back. Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. Banda, what's up? You be able to Oh my god. Yes, that's what I need. So, anyways, here I am. So I'm looking under my car and I'm like, all right, there's no spare.
I bet your ninja neighbor would help in an instant.
Yes, but I also wasn't there either, you know? And it was just like at such a random time as well. So, I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. C3, how are you doing?
Did you just call me Pack? Wow, you really do need your glasses back, lol.
Did I? I thought I said bando. I can't recall what I said, or when I said, I don't know. I'm exhausted too. Ethan, are you an ear nurse or pediatric nurse or just a normal nurse?
Breaking news, 40-pound physics researcher goes viral after failing to break the lugs on her car.
Insanity, thank you for the bits. Ethan, my specialty was trauma, so I did level 1 trauma, the gunshots, the stabbings. I did pediatric and adult. However, I'm currently now in research, focusing on my physics
Buttercup, the
degree.
Master of Physics versus Fiat Flat Tire, Part 4.
Hey, so we get into that, okay? So, anyways, I was like, this is gonna be a mess. So then I'm like, I don't have a spare. So anyways, I like call like this local tire shop and I'm like, hey, I'm in dire need of a spare.
I'm gonna have to send you some real tools so that you can feel comfortable changing your tires.
Well, I'm currently up to stock on all tools that I would possibly need to change that damn tire.
Bianca, that just snapped me in half. See you next time, boys.
What did I do? What did I do? Oh no! I'm gonna have to go back and read. I don't know what I said. I don't know what I did. I don't know. I called him Bando? Bando, are you not here? Bando is here, I swear to God. I swear to you guys. Bando said something. I'm not crazy.
First you call him Pack.
Or I'm
then
hallucinating. Bando, are you here? Or am I just crazy?
Better send you a torque multiplier so you can actually get the lugs on.
Oh my God. Insanity. Thank you for the bits. Kraken, thank you so much for the follow. Insanity. God, what is happening? Oh my gosh. Ah. Okay, so.
Girl, that's PR. What is wrong with you?
What? I'm just gonna have to go back and read. I don't know what I said. Lazarus, what is up? How are you?
At Prayer
Whiskey,
to be
what's
happy.
up?
That was a level up. You can send me a PayPal because the pack is trademarked JK.
Joel, what's up? How are you? Okay, so anyways, so I call. See, Bando is here. Who knows what I said? You guys know what I'm talking about. I know Bando's here. I thought I was responding to Bando. Maybe you just thought I was responding to you.
When
I don't know what's
Get
happening.
any worse. PR leaves Cree.
Oh gosh. Oh goodness.
This is Wallace Part 2, dear God.
Wallace Part 2. Juicebox, what's up? How are you doing?
Vroom. That's the sound of her mistake flying over her head. It's okay, PR.
I can't remember what I said, honestly, so who even knows? Morgan, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, you done did it? So, anyways, I call and I'm like, hey, I'm in dire need of a spare for my car. You know, do you guys like have it in stock? Okay, so at this point I have no tire. So anyways, I have to make it over to the tire shop, make it there.
And this is the start of PR's villain arc.
He becomes an anti-hero. Insanity, thank you so much for the bit. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You evil, adorable dork, you.
It's all intentional PR. I saw it all happen, and I did it anyways. I'm kidding.
She still doesn't realize. I'm going to go to the corner now with Wallace.
No! Oh my gosh. Okay, so, anyways, so here I am, like, mind you, the difficulty to get over to this freaking tire shop, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm in dire need of a spare. So the guy, after, like, it's always been so chaotic, like, ever since, like, COVID and stuff, right? Just to be able to, like, get in and, like, talk to somebody. So he's like, actually, we do not have the tire for your car. And he's like, the best option that you have is to have your car towed here, and then we can just get your tires in, we'll put it on your car. I'm like, how is that the best option? No, sir, no. I was like, I can't be out of a car for like a week at this point. And I was like, plus I have to be at the lab at like 3 p.m. today, so that's not gonna work. So I'm like, I have literally no choice but to like patch this tire, basically. And so I'm like, what kind of option is this? But then I'm like, okay, so what situation do I have, right? Either option one,
You heard it, guys. She wants me as an enemy. Time to start plotting Antisera plotting.
PR. Thank you for the Oh my gosh.
Wait a sec, out of a car? Where's the crowd killer aka Mustang?
Well, I could get my Mustang, but also too, I don't want my Fiat to be over there and like be out without the Fiat. But anyways too, this doesn't have, like the entire time, I'm like, this is not gonna be as bad as
How's the new car delivery going?
Kuro, that is an interesting story in and of itself, okay? In and of itself. So, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna have my car towed over here, nor am I gonna have it paid to be towed over here. Like, I don't particularly have a choice, and I don't have a spare. So at this point, I'm like, okay, so it needs to be patched. So I'm like, I have like two options. I could like literally take the wheel and like Uber around with my freaking tire and physically take it to go get patched somewhere, right? Or I can just have it patched like there physically, right? You know what, actually, I'm gonna get this. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you guys the screw in question.
Speaking of villain arcs and messed up personalities, just started watching The Boys while on planes. Early feedback, WT fudge is wrong with you people lol. It's just, so wrong it's good. It's gonna be the smallest screw ever.
It is pretty. Can you guys see it? Oh man, how do those beauty influencers like do stuff? Can you guys see it? This little gave me so much freaking chaos. There it is. This thing, like, it is tiny, but it's a nice screw. This little thing gave me so much pain. I mean, it was terrible. This was terrible. It was a very freaking
Damn, he must
chaotic
have a good
day.
personality.
Insanity, thank you for the bits. Mimo, thank you so much for the bits. Oh my god. So anyways, the tire is patched. The tires are all basically getting... I needed new tires anyways. So anyways, it was all done, but I mean, it was just absolutely freaking ridiculous.
Small
and I
things
managed...
usually do cause the most trouble. I would know.
Hater. So anyways, yeah, I actually managed to make it in at like 2 to the lab. But anyways, I haven't been able to get my glasses. I haven't been able to do many things. I can't really, or for like with the patch, like just, I had no doubt that the patch was gonna hold, but I still didn't want to like go on the freeway or anything crazy. Like I could go like right down the road on like basic back roads.
My
you know?
brother worked in a tire shop for like 9 years.
I put
The
some of the
things
liquid
they
patch
kept in their
remover in it
penetration
too.
jar were astounding lol crazy what people will have stuck in a tire and still
Yeah.
drive around.
I know, but I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen.
It was the smallest screw ever. Said every woman to hive ever not like this.
Oh my god, Retsu, that would be epic. You can put this in resin? Retsu, that would be freaking awesome. That would be, yes, I want to put it in
fancy
resin.
resin block to immortalize it for you.
Look at this, man. Look at that. This little thing. That would
Calling
be
the shop
awesome.
and guess who shows up to change your tire? The mechanic who gives you more than one option. I've seen this movie on Hallmark Channel. This guy is your ex-boyfriend who you haven't seen in years and amazing.
That would be terrible. That would be awful. Oh my god. I'd just turn around and leave. That would be epic. Retsu, definitely I want to put in resin for sure.
I used to work a tire shop. I have found so many things inside of tires.
But the thing is too, Air, think about this. Like freaking nail, well technically it's a screw. Screw versus 100-pound female physics student. Hey, but I figured it out. I got it. Hero, you chicken nugget. Why not a chicken tendy? Z3, bad news? What happened? Be careful what you say. Be careful what you say. But you can do wood resin hybrid for it too?
And yes, I can for sure.
Oh
I
my
can
god.
do wood resin hybrid stuff for
Two
it too if you want.
I
Let
definitely
me
wanted
know
a resin.
and send it over.
Definitely wanted a resin, for sure. What if it was Graveyard Boy? I can personally say, if it was Graveyard Boy, I'd be like, just leave the tire like that. I'll figure out some other way. We'll figure it out. It was in the tread air, so it was a good thing too, because like where the screw was, I was like, okay, so theoretically, hopefully it's not even gonna be that bad. Like you can just screw it out and wouldn't even have to take the tire off. Everything worked out quite well. Like it was a picture perfect situation, I would say. Mike, how are you doing? How are you? How are you? You've been doing unpleasant things to Retsu? Reg? What is this madness? I should have filmed it all on TikTok.
Given the issues with GameStop in recent years, he seems like the most likely suspect.
It would be funny if he just like slashed my tires or something crazy. Pierre, if you get another screw in a different tire, you know someone's messing with you, not me. My god. Yeah. This freaking screw, man. But out of everything too, it's like the options to where I was like, okay, you know, I was like through it all. Kept telling, I was like, you know what? It's not gonna defeat me. Not gonna defeat me. I will get it. How would that be funny? Oh my god. PR is that band. Y'all are messing with me. Yes, but it has been a crazy, crazy week. I was like, of course this stuff has to happen. Right, so similar to the other resin things I've done, can add gold, copper, and silver foil to it. Maybe have it coming out of a shiny tower too. We should immortalize it. It should be immortalized.
I
That would be
see
so
stuff
cool.
like that all the time, even screws bigger than that too.
Oh, I believe it. I mean, the actual patching part is the hardest part, right? Because like you get the screw out, and then you gotta ream it out. Then you have to try to get the damn patch in there. I mean, craziness. What'd you say, Bando? Nabi, I think you're messing with me? Hater. Oh my gosh. Yeah, what is this plot? What is this thing that we're picking on? He's been playing 7 Days to Die with Twitch integration? Oh, I see.
The worst I've seen in a tire was a railroad spike. And they drove the car in.
A railroad spike? What? Oh my god, wait, this wasn't even the worst part. Okay, so let me elaborate on the story actually a little more. It's like I forget the stuff. I'm so exhausted. So, let me tell you the rest of the story.
OMG. See what I mean? Not
I
like
did that on
this.
purpose, but
Not recommended but can work. JB weld around the screw seals it in.
yeah, look at these little arms, you guys. Look at this tiny
On
arm.
the topic of immortality, you said you wouldn't want to eat other things to live forever, but you do it to live temporarily. What's the difference?
I wouldn't want to eat other things to live for. When did I say that?
B,
That
it's
doesn't
not
sound like
that
something I
hard
would
for me to
say.
do, but I can see you having a hard time.
Eric, thank you for the bits. Insanity. Liar!
Lee, you're.
Okay. So this was the worst part. So, like, to go and like get the patch kit, I was like, okay, so we have to have like a patch kit. What else? Like, I have to have something to get the screw out. Have to have something to patch it. I also put that liquid stuff that goes to the tire too, which is like a liquid patch. And so, also, I was like, there has to
B
be.
hasn't been to the gym in like a month. She total weak sauce right now.
I am.
No.
Not even joking. I have lost so much muscle mass. Pat, thank you for the bits. Your checkup on Graveyard Boy or GameStop Boy. Well, one of those individuals has just never stopped trying. Bless their hearts. Never stops trying. Periodically get DMs here and there. Periodically. Roku, what's up? Texas, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate you. Okay, so. I was like, okay, this theoretically, I was like, if I patch the tire is still flat. So I need to be able to air up the tire at some point, right? So I'm like, they have to have like a tiny like little air compressor or something like that, because once I patch the tire, I need to be able to air it up, right? So with the air compressor...
OGB, the law. Joker is right. What if all this time I've been graveyard boy? Guess you'll find out with the face reveal. Please don't block me.
Hi. Thank you for the donation. My goodness. GameStop Boy did say it was God's plan. Can't argue with that. That is very true. That is very true. That would be like the event of a lifetime, Hive. That would be literally insane. So Mike, thank you so much for being a sub for 2 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much.
My money is on GameStop Boy still trying to get that V card. One way you can get him to stop is by calling him Graveyard Boy.
PR, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you.
B, I'm just glad you knew not to use Fix a Flat.
I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. I mean, the name kind of explains it, but I assume it's, I don't know, maybe a spray adhesive or something. Clearly cars are not my forte. However, theoretically speaking,
GameStop Boy gonna be on his deathbed, and his dying wish will be for B to take his V card.
Hater, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Poor thing, I mean, that just breaks my heart. That's just so sad, so sad. So anyways, I was like, I need some type of like portable air compressor thing so that I can air up the tire once I put the patch in it. So there's this guy there, and I was asking him, I was like, where my car is, like I don't have like an extension cable or anything or any way to be able to like reach like to something to plug it in. I was like, so I need something that has like a little portable, that I can air up the tire like portably. You know what I mean? And so I've seen them like 2 different ways, to where it's like there's like this one like little air, it's like a portable little air compressor that has like a battery and that you can air up your tire from that. And then also too, they have ones that have like the tiny little tank little air compressors, right? Okay, so I'm like, okay, once again, I don't know anything about cars, but I'm just saying, like theoretically speaking, I was like, once I fix this, once I patch it, I have to be able to put air in the tire, otherwise, you know, I'm not gonna get very far. So I was like, so this guy is like showing me this like portable air compressor. Jeff Wish, welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here. How are you doing? And so I'm like, does this hold a charge? Because I'm not close enough to be able to plug this into anything. And he's like, ma'am, I know what I'm talking about. This will hold a charge. Like this canister is supposed to hold like this and that. And I was like, okay. You're the one who knows. What the hell do I know? So anyways, get back. It's the thing too, once again, I don't know anything about cars. I'm just saying logically speaking, okay? So anyways, get to my car, and sure enough, it doesn't hold a charge, and it has to be plugged into an outlet. So I'm like, great. So, of course, I'm like, well, now I have to put the patch in. So the patch is in, and then I'm like, I don't want to do this, but I have no choice. I was like, my car wasn't that far away from like an outlet, and I'm like, I literally have no choice but to very slowly like drive my car there, put in a little bit of air. I know it's bad, but I had no choice. And it truly wasn't far. I mean, it was a matter of steps. So it's not like I drove half a mile or something like that. No, I don't have an extension cord. I don't have freaking anything. And something told me that this was not, it could make like a rotation or 2. It is not that bad. It is not that bad.
Fiat. Just put it in your pocket and take it to an outlet.
I had no choice. I literally had no choice. Anyways.
Doesn't know crap about cars. Doesn't think to call the mechanics and car people in her community. Girl,
no one could! No one could help me! Freaking no one! I mean, definitely not in the time period that I needed. I needed to get to the lab.
I'm that mechanic that if you were in that situation and you called me, you'd have no worries cause I'd come out fix it, or if I couldn't, I'd lend you my car till it was fixed. But you're in Texas.
That is so sweet of you. Thank you. Look, I had a study ready to be done, okay? I was gonna get to the lab.
Don't let any of these people like no XD.
I know.
Promise you didn't hurt a single thing.
How far
in the
it
car.
went, it's not like I bent the frame or anything like that. It's okay. It survived. It is okay. Ali, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. It's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. Also, too, I'm gonna say this as well. Everybody's like, don't drive on a flat. If you're ever on a freeway and you get like a flat...
Don't feel bad. My first car. I was late to work and jumped and started driving, heard this god-awful noise all the way, and people were staring at me all the way. Didn't realize it was flat till lunch, LMAO.
Girl!
I'm gonna murder someone and get the death sentence so that my last meal can be Dactaz and you legally have to oblige.
Hi, thank you for the donation. Insanity, thank you for the bits. Help for the phone. Hey, my own knowledge
Be
would
anyone
have
of
worked.
US
And
could
it
have given you
did.
better help over the phone
And
than
it
homie
did.
WHO sold you garbage.
Hey, logic, my friends. I'm not a mechanic, but just logic. That was one thing that I had. That was one thing that I had on my side. Jenna, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it because in reality, I feel like the majority of people in my situation.
If you called me, I'd find some way to make that 12-hour drive in an hour.
Zesty, thank you for the bits. Pack, thank you for the bits. Mister, thank you so much for the follow.
I'm
I
sure
really
you could have
appreciate
called your cousin, and his Jim Chad friends would have been all about coming to your rescue.
Okay, no, I would trust myself more than I would trust my cousin doing that. He would call me if this happened to him, okay? Marky, welcome to the stream. I'm so happy to have you here.
If you would like to go on a date with me. Anytime during stream, just say, thank you for the bits. Thank you, and I will gladly accept that as a yes.
You know, it'd be funny. It's like, hey, you want to go on a date with me? Oh, darn. My tire is flat. Whatever shall I do? That would be the worst thing ever. Ruiz, thank you so much for the follow. Marky, thank you so much for the follow. Insanity, thank you for the bits. Ratsu, thank you for the bits. That would be so bad. Oh
I've
my
been
god.
off since Friday. I could have drove you, nerd. Not like I got anything going on.
You can be my chauffeur when I emerge from the lab at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
XD, y'all should know by now that B doesn't simply ask for help for things. Be
I'm
too
strong.
strong, and we know she can handle it.
Strong like bull. Thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. So, that's another thing. So, if you ever get a flat on the freeway or something like that, I'm telling you, people who have never actually seen what that stuff can do to somebody.
You heard her chat. You're all witnesses to this.
Insanity, thank you so much for the bit. I would drive that car off the freeway in a heartbeat. I don't care if I destroyed it. I do not care. I would have done it anyway. My life is worth more than my car any day. But, so, Hater, thank you so much for the bit.
Wiggle,
thank you,
wiggle,
thank you,
wiggle.
thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pack, thank you for the bit.
So what is the best excuse you've used for saying no or ditching a guy?
Excuse? I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty straightforward. I wouldn't lie. I may have something else that I might do instead of doing that, but I wouldn't like come up with some reason to ditch somebody. I mean, which might even be even more savage to be like, you're a great person. I hope you have
Her
an awesome
social
night.
awkwardness that she says she
I'm
has.
out. I'm kidding. But kind of not. But yeah.
I blew a tire on the highway
Social
going
awkward.
70 once. You totally have the time and ability to drive enough to get somewhere safe without ruining the wheel.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as you're not doing anything like crazy. So I had to like drive my car up, put a little air in it. It was just madness. But what got me the most was that guy's like, ma'am, I know what I'm talking about. All right, buddy. You're the professional, buddy. What do I know? What do I know? But anyways, that is basically going to be the end of the stream. The entire time for today, too, I was thinking, I was like, I don't even know what I'm going to talk about today. I completely forgot about this tire.
Gasp.
fiasco.
Wait, that's the last thing you told me before leaving FF sad face.
No, that's not true. That is definitely not true. But yeah, that was quite the adventure, you guys. And this, we're gonna immortalize this forever. We will immortalize it. I sound so passive aggressive. No, I am not passive aggressive at all. I mean exactly what I say. Exactly what I say. But anyways, I feel like my stream is about to die here soon. Anyways, but you guys are absolutely amazing. I will not be streaming on Thursday, but I will be streaming tomorrow at the same time, 7 p.m. CST. We'll do another just chatting stream. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about tomorrow. We'll figure it out.
B, I definitely would have gotten you new tires too.
Eric, thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. Hater, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you. I'm telling you, my stream is about to die. Oh, I didn't want to read it because I need to practice so you feel much better.
What?
You just never forgot that. Oh, hater. Insanity, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love you guys so much. The stream will be at the same time tomorrow, 7 p.m. CST.
Tomorrow can be the next part of the adventures of B and Scoot Girl.
The adventures of, yeah. Hey, look, we are always up to an adventure, okay? Always. Let me start this raid. And
Buttercup, glad everything worked. You made it safely.
hey, I'm wily, my friends. I will figure it out, okay? If I have some place to be, I will be there, okay? Rain or shine, flat tire or not. So, like I've been saying, as you guys know, Hive, which is the super epic mod here, has started streaming, so we're gonna support him. We will start this raid. I love you guys so much. Let me cue that up. Let's see if I preemptively join the stream too much. Now my eyebrow is like doing its own little thing. But go ahead and support Hive. I love you guys so much. You guys mean everything to me, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. CST. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.